Hey guys, welcome back to Ballboard and Bundesliga. We have often come across players being rebellious over contract negotiations, asking more money to sign an extension, but it isn't often that we come across such situations in the Bundesliga. To be fair, in terms of salaries, there aren't many clubs in Germany that can match what some Premier League clubs and a few other clubs across Europe can offer. At Bayern Munich, the last transfer that made noise over contract negotiations was that of Toni Kroos. He ended up joining Real Madrid for about 25 million euros. Now, David Alaba seems to be following the same footsteps as that of Kroos, but he looks to be heading towards an exit absolutely free of cost. In this episode of Ballboard and Bundesliga, we'll take a brief look at the entire saga involving Alaba and how it has unfolded so far. Rumors of Alaba being linked to Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, PSG and some of the top Premier League clubs have been doing rounds for months, but only a few days ago that something concrete has come. Spanish publication Marca claims that Alaba is joining Real Madrid in the summer and the move could be official as early as January itself. Alaba's contract has gone numerous rounds of negotiations over the last year or so with Bayern, with his agent reportedly wanting a bigger salary for his client as well as for himself. Former Bayern director Uli Hoeneß even described Alaba's agent Pini Zahavi as a greedy piranha. That was when the entire matter turned ugly. Alaba himself said that many things that were said in public were not true, while Bayern maintained that Alaba's agent has been asking for a lot more money than they can afford, especially during this pandemic where revenues have been severely hit. Where exactly things went wrong, what exactly Alaba's agent asked for, these are some of the questions that only the player and the club know at the moment. But since the contract talks broke down, there have been a few developments in the matter. The first question is, how much does David Alaba earn as a Bayern Munich player? According to Transfer Market, Alaba draws an yearly salary of 10 million euros at Bayern Munich, including some variables. How much does he want now? The figure that was quoted to Bayern Munich by his agent as per Athletic was double of what he's earning at the moment. Yes, according to reliable sources, Alaba's agent first asked for a salary of 20 million euros a year from Bayern Munich. The contract talks had to break down, but the biggest question arises now is if there is even a club that can afford Alaba's salary. Alaba's wage demands have reduced to a large extent since he came into the transfer market, and despite the fact that he will be going to a club without any cost involved, there are still many clubs who can't afford him. There's no club in the world that wouldn't want to sign Alaba. The case is no different with Real Madrid. But no matter how much they want to sign him, they need to meet his salary demands. While it's absolutely true that Real Madrid are leading the race to sign Alaba, the talks have hit the most expected of roadblocks: salary. Even Barcelona were in the race, but they dropped out due to financial constraints. Alaba is said to be demanding a bigger salary from Real Madrid than they give to their captain Sergio Ramos. Once again, in this pandemic where the revenues aren't certain, offering anyone such a big salary is a huge task. We all already know how many clubs had to cut their players' wages last season because the games were held behind closed doors. The only way Real Madrid can accommodate Alaba with his current salary demands is by letting one or two players go. Real Madrid's biggest concern is adding a top attacker to their squad at the moment. If they decide to give Alaba a huge salary, the finances will take a toll no matter how wealthy the club is. Keeping in mind that Ramos is also in the final year of his contract, giving Alaba a pre-contract could really send wrong signals. Ask Barcelona or Juventus how much they are struggling to pay Messi and Ronaldo the salaries they are on. Real Madrid, of course, would want to get Alaba's signatures in January itself, but as things stand, the COVID situation could take a few more months to resolve. Hence, it seems like Alaba might have to wait for a while before he finally gets to know what the future holds for him. In the end, coming from the viewpoint of a fan, David Alaba has been at Bayern Munich for about 12 years. He's a Bavarian in and out, just like Thomas Muller, and identifies himself with the philosophy of the club, the image of the club inside out. Yes, he would be a big loss. Maybe the void left by him would be covered by Lucas Hernandez in some time, but on a personal level, he will be a big loss to the club for sure. That was all from me today. I hope you guys liked this episode. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Till then, take care.